Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Angry Cast and No Man's Sky, the Abandoned Universe. How y'all doing? We are going to take a little side journey today. I started building a horrible base. Horrible base. Just testing out some things, some ideas. Not going very well, but we did manage to start working on um, getting some of the crops growing. I always start out with frostwort because frostwort will make glass, and then glass will help me make the rest of the um, biodomes, which require glass and magnetized ferrite. So I have the mag ferrite farm on another planet, and I have this here. And I'm not convinced that that's where it needs to go, but I think it's for now. I'm going to connect it all together here somehow at some point. But I think it's time we get some real financial independence, and that's the end goal is going to be through completing that project. But the other project would be to get some financial independence just through scanning animals and plants. And now, like I said, there's not a lot of plant or animals on a lot of these planets in the abandoned. I don't know if that's something with the abandoned mode, but I mean, as we said before, when you look at this, there's no planetary fauna on half the planets we're on. Now, we did discover animals on one, for sure, on one planet, which was this one here. This one here. There's 3 of the 5 discovered, and we're going to be going back over there to do some stuff because this puppy here, well, not puppy, but he produces some of the things we need. We're going to start making some items that we can put into the nutrient ingester that will give us a huge modifier to our scanning. For right now, as it is, when we scan anything as far as animals, we get a particular amount. There's 1,000% mineral analysis reward. There's 2,500% for the fauna analysis, and then we don't have anything for flora, which we haven't found yet. But we can at least get a pretty decent amount from scanning flora with these food items that we're going to put into the nutrient ingester. But we have to build them, we have to make them, and I don't have any recipes just yet. I know which ones I need, and I had to look them up because I don't have it. But we need to start getting some products from the creatures. Now we've got a ton of items that we already need, which is the haptoid wheat, which can make processed flour. We have the larval cores, which we're going to use to as eggs. And then we have some frozen too. We have some sweet root we can make into sugar, and the gras berries are going to help us make some of the gras jam for some of these things that we're going to need. But we need like milk. We don't have any milk or cream or anything like that, so we're going to have to make some creature pellets in order to get. Now wait a second. I don't have. Why don't I have the? You used to be able to. Well, okay. Well, I should. In the regular game, you can make creature pellets just by putting carbon, like just using carbon, and it'll give you the creature pellets. And it's a better ratio than doing it from the nutrient processor. Now, the nutrient processor, if we just put in some carbon, we can get. I think it's a 1-to-1 ratio. I always thought it was 1-to-5 on just regular carbon, like just manufacturing it, like crafting it, but no matter. So we'll go ahead and make these, but we use the creature pellets to attract the animals, and when the animals are in range, we'll feed it to them, and then they will produce milk. They can produce faecium or faecium if you don't collect their byproduct. They will eventually just take a crap, and you can get the faecium from that. Or we could go one step further and go unlock the 2 items from the anomaly that we can load up with creature pellets and then we can just AFK while we're there and get a bunch of stuff. Now, I found out the long way or the hard way that if you leave, there's a bug, or I don't know, maybe it's by design, if you leave creature pellets or whatever in the farming machines and go away and come back, it's just like any other item, like a refiner, where shit disappears when you're gone. So I found that out, like I kept losing all my stuff, and I'm like, why am I losing all my stuff? Didn't realize it. But so we were going to go, let's see here, we're going to just go ahead, we're going to do this manually for now, and we can maybe automate it later, but it's still not automated because you have to be there, which is kind of dumb. But so that's on, okay, I have silver prime, and I needed silver to build a lot of the buildings. A lot of the glass buildings needed silver as well as glass. So okay, here we are at Silver Prime. Silver Prime. It's like a credit card company here. So all right, we got our mineral extractor going. We got everything going here, and then we have some animals that are going to start spawning in here eventually. And one of them, I think, is that one we were looking at just a second ago. And it actually produces milk of some sort. And we're going to need that milk to make cream. And then through that, we can then do, I think, wild milk. So that might work. It might actually make cream. So let's go ahead and feed this puppy. Or, yeah, it's a puppy. Whatever. Okay, so then we can now collect milk. Alright, and then in another 50 seconds we can collect more milk. Hi! Yes, I know. Oh, you so... Look at that overbite you have. Oh my goodness. So, once they start... What's that? Is that sweet root or is that tubers? That's tubers. I don't know what we can do with the tubers just yet. But I'm not too worried about that. Oh, there's another animal. What kind is that? I can't see. It's behind something. Oh, there we go. That's okay, that one's got fresh milk. Hello. That might be better. Hey, you. Come here. Oh, look at you. Underbite. Okay. Now we can talk to you, and you've got fresh milk. You've got fresh milk. That's right. Yes, you do. Okay, so let's go back and get the other one. Should be time to collect again. Hey, you. Come here. Okay. Oh, it already went away. We wandered off, and it just decided to. It decided to not anymore give us anything else. Well, that's just fine. That's fine. We can. Oh, I don't know that one just yet. I'm not gonna actually interact with that one just yet. I want to scan that one later, because we're gonna go through with these food products, and we're going to use them to increase, like I said, increase the percentage of rewards that we get from scanning them. And if you've seen, I did it during the Relics Expedition. It's going to come much later during the New Beginnings series, which is just the in the background, ambient, me playing, no commentary kind of game. I do a whole run through with scanning, but during the Relics Expedition, I showed that I was getting like 2 to 5 to 20 million per scan of animals on planets. Now, like I said, we're not going to do much of the scanning of the animals, but I need the animal byproducts in order to collect the ingredients I need. Well, I'm sorry. I need to scan animals in order to collect the byproducts to make the other things, and I might as well make the first item and then go scan all the other animals that I've found so far in order to do that. So how much cream we have? We have what's that? That's wild milk, and then we have fresh milk. So let's get another. Let's go ahead and get another thing from him. So look at that! Look at your underbite. Oh my gosh, you're killing me with this thing. How are you doing? Hello. It's alright. I am. Fresh milk for you as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get... Alright, we got another milk. If we can get at least 2... Make at least 2... Where's it? Let's over this way. There's some heptoid wheat. Might as well get some more heptoid wheat while we're out here. Lots of processed flour, refined flour that we need. So, we'll just grab these things. Why not? No, heptoid wheat. So we got the heptoid wheat, and we're going to need a lot of milk because we need to do cream. We need to do, I think, butter. Oh, and I've run out of power. Well, crap. All right. Wonderful. We might as well get this guy fed up, so we can get. What do you make? Wild. You're the wild milk. We don't need the wild milk. We want the fresh milk. Where did we lose the other one now? Yeah, we did. Crap. All right. I like me throwing my damn thing on the ground. All right. Get a little bit more fresh milk from this guy, and then we can go ahead and go back. Because I gotta wait for the damn... I gotta wait for the power to be restored anyway, since I couldn't find a close... Yeah. Nothing. Not even a blip. I have 8, but I still gotta wait for... I have like 9 milk altogether. I still have to wait for power. It should be coming up soon. I think the sun is rising. As soon as we get through this, we'll get back at the base and get started. Alright, we got about 13 altogether. That should be enough. Let's head back. Alright. Okie dokie. So, what we need to make, and I gotta look it up because I never remember it. It's extra fluffy cake. And I'm sorry, I'm looking up the recipe because I don't have it in front of me. But we need a couple of things that we need to make it. Our delicate meringue, cream, extra fluffy batter, which is made from a delicate meringue, refined flour, and this is a creature egg. I don't know if we can use... I don't know if we're going to be able to make it. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it unless we find one that has eggs. It may not. We may not find it. So, because the larval core and processed sugar will make delicate meringue. So let's start there. Let's make. So okay, let's get a couple of things going here. So, first thing we want to make is the processed sugar. With that, we can refine down the sweet root. Give me out of that screen. Give me this screen. Come on. So sweet root. All right. Yeah. Come on. Sweet root will. Oh God. What's? Come on. These screens here. My screens are just making me problematic here. Sweet root. There we go. Why wasn't that working the first time? So we can make processed sugar by putting sweet root into the nutrient processor. It'll refine down into sugar. And then we want to do the larval cores that we have. Larval cores. We want to get 3 of those. And we have plenty of larval cores available to us throughout the entire thing. And the larval core and that processed sugar will then make... Where did it go? Where did we lose it? Oh, there we are. So, oh, I lost it. This damn janky thing. Alright, so 3 processed sugars and 3 larval cores will make the delicate meringue. Now, with the delicate meringue, we need to combine with refined flour and an egg. Now, I don't know that we can do it with the larval cores. Again, we may need an actual egg, and if that's the case, we need to go find one of those animals that has an egg to it. So let's get we gotta get the refined flour, which let's get the heptoid wheat in there. So let's get 3 heptoid wheat. That'll make refined flour. I think I'm gonna, and I feel bad because this is gonna be disjointed and out of order when we do this, but we have to learn. So the delicate meringue and the refined flour. And then, let's see here. Let's see if the larval cores will work with it. No, that makes a roiling batter, which I don't know what that does. So we need to find actual eggs, which we may or may not be able to get. So let's go back to that planet. And I'm going to end up, this is the sad part, I'm going to end up scanning all the animals to find the egg in order to make the thing that I can get more money for scanning all the animals. So, and because there's such a limited amount of animals in this playthrough, I'm finding it hard to justify doing this, but we're gonna, just for the sake of doing it, we're gonna do it. So we'll find a planet that's got animals. Confidence. Don't have a lot of confidence that these last couple of creatures that I need to scan on this world, there's only 2 of them left, are gonna produce eggs. But we'll try. I think it's gonna be milk. Yep, that's gonna be milk. We got one more. And what does it look like? It's a flying animal, so we're not gonna get any damn eggs out of that either. Which you would think it would, but we can't, because we don't get things from them. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we get craw milk. So, okay, we got all the animals. We can... That's disappointing. So, we need to find... I know which ones they are. I think they're like the crab things, or the spider looking. I don't know, but we are gonna have to do a little bit of work here. So hold please. Come on, get up there. Shit. Another world where there are animals. Yeah, I know. Chances are this is going to be like a leopard fruit situation. Nope, more wild milk. Lots of creams, but we are not getting what we need as far as eggs. They're like a triceratops, or they call them thoramas, I think. So we have to find things with horns. We haven't scanned any, except that's the first animal we scanned on this world, so we should have plenty to, well, like 6 maybe. Nothing spectacular. Oh, these aren't going to have anything. They're scooters. They don't have anything. Yeah. Produces forage mushrooms. So they actually do produce something, but not what we need. But you know what, though? I definitely want to see if we can get some of them. If we can. We can't interact with it, so never mind. And I know you already. So, yeah. 2 out of 6. Great. Ground, flying, underground. Not looking good yet. If we find an animal that produces eggs, we're gonna set up a feeder and mass produce them over an AFK period, so that we can get a bunch of them. Oop. This one here, this is probably gonna be more milk or leopard fruit. Yeah, that's a leopard fruit. 2 horns, usually a leopard fruit. 3 horns is an egg. Alright, let's go see what that is. It's not promising because it's pretty small. Oh, this is going to be another fruit. No, this is definitely going to be a leopard fruit. Yeah. Damn it. We may be screwed for this in abandoned mode. If that's the case, I don't know how we're going to make any of the... Oh! I created this hole. This is my fault. Well, this ain't gonna be anything either. It'll be another kind of milk, I think. Oh no, crab apples. I do want to get those. Crab apples I'm going to need. We will need crab apples, because one of the things we can make has apple. We just need to be able to get eggs. Which sucks. We can't get eggs. What does that do for us as far as it discovers? It's the flying one. Well, boo. No. We have a ground one and we have a flying one. It says 5 out of 6. Oh well.
Radiation protection.
I'm rinsing through all my planets that have actual animals, and I'm kind of afraid I'm not going to actually find... This might be. This might be. I don't... No, he's going to be a leopard fruit, probably. Or just a regular milk. Yeah, fresh milk. That's going to be a crab apple, probably. Which is great. Where... Oh, that one, too. That's... Nope. That'd be another crab apple. This is the set. I mean, like I needed. I was hoping to have found something with an egg first off, so that I could have saved all of these for scanning, and I can't. What are you? What are you? Wild milk. We might be in trouble here. I don't know. That's gonna be... That's pretty much it, right? 3 out of the 6. There's gonna be a flying animal of some sort. Everybody else is pretty much going out of here. Damn it. Oh, I don't know if this happened, if I forgot to pick up this... Maybe I just never picked up this ship. I thought I did. But there's another ship here, and I don't know if they respawn after a while. But I'm gonna take it. And just... Probably just scrap it, but... I mean, damn, that's like, you know... That's extra stuff. I'll take it. We'll get nanites from it. Where's the thing to... Where's the ball at? There's the ball. Distress beacon. We'll get something out of it. Maybe an upgrade. That'd be nice. Destroy Sentinel and search cockpit. Enter peaceful... Oh, what? Oh, let's just destroy... Yeah, screw that. And I got the combat scope. I didn't have to unlock the combat scope. Nice. Alright, well, we'll install that, because why not? Yeah, we have the stuff for it. Cool. That should help me out later. Alright, let's look for these last couple animals. Alright, if I don't find another world, I've been looking, and if I don't find world with animals that I can scan that make eggs, I give up. Oh yes, what are you, my friend? No, you're milk. Like I said, if this planet doesn't yield anything good, I quit with this. I did get another ship here, by the way. I do get another ship. I'm gonna scrap this puppy. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. So, alright. There are other things that we can make that don't require eggs. Not much. Like 2 or 3 things that we can create using the larval cores to make it batter. But mostly the eggs are the ones that you're looking for. That was the real hope. Oh, hoppity. Sticky honey. We do need some of that, though. That will be good to have. We could use some sticky honey. So it's like... I did research, and the abandoned mode is pretty much there's not a lot of animals. I mean, that's by design. They're there. I mean, they are around, but they are not abundant. Wild milk. Wild milk. We got sticky honey. That's good. I was so hopeful for seeing some of the animals on this planet. Alright, we'll get some honey. I'd hoped that the bipeds would have what I want. But they're leopard fruit or milk or sticky honey. So we can just dispense with having to go to any other planets to look for things, because what's the point of it? I'm not gonna like go all the way to the center of the galaxy trying to find just bipeds or the rhino hippo things, or the two-legged, the no-armed two-legged things that look like they're out of King Kong. Those are the three things. There are three types that give eggs, and so far I have not. And the big diplos. The big diplos are also one, but I mean I haven't found any planets with that kind of biodiversity. So yeah, I think we're gonna. How many we got left? We got two more. What are they? What are they? Uncommon, flying, and then underground. Okay. Alright, well that doesn't give me a lot of hope. Oh, you give me more honey? 12 more seconds? Give me more honey? Give me some honey! Well, not to be too dismayed by not being able to find eggs, which that sounds about real, like real life. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. There's two things, like I said, we can make. One is like a haunted chocolate dreams, and one's called a floral wafer. So we have some of the stuff already. Let's go ahead and do the floral wafer. So we have some. We have any processed sugar anywhere? We do not. So let's go ahead and make some processed sugar again, because I think I used it for the. I think I used it for something else. Let's go ahead and make some flour. Let's go ahead and make some processed sugar. Okay, now get some sugar in there. Sweet fruit. And if we put these two together, we should get some sugar dough. So sugar dough. And if we add a sugar dough, let's see here, before we do that, wait, we need to get some sort of a, we can either do starbulb or selenium or grawberry or some sort of a marrow something, aloe flesh. Let's hold on a second. What's this do? Flesh. It makes cactus nectar. We don't need cactus nectar. We do a starbulb. That gives us a pilgrim berry, because that's one of the things we can use. It's probably going to be easier for me to use than having to do a grawberry, because a grawberry I have to go find them. I can grow the star bulbs. That makes processed sugar. I only have 5 of them. What about the selenium? Selenium makes solar tio. What about where do we have this? I went out and got marrow bulbs. Marrow bulb makes something called marrow flesh. Okay, so marrow flesh, the grawberry, the aloe flesh, the pilgrim berry, the selenium or star bulb can be used to make this recipe. Let's go ahead and get the marrow flesh. Let's just do one of them since we have not used these before. So now we add that with the dough, the sugar dough, and that makes the floral wafer. Okay. Now, we don't know anything about the floral wafer just yet because we don't have the nutrient ingester installed. And we need to install that. So the nutrient ingester, we need lubricant, which is, oh crap, gamma weed and something else. I don't have any gamma weed probably, or anything to bake the lubricant. I don't. Maybe I don't need. I think I know the. Here it is. It's gamma weed and facium. Do I have 400 gamma weed? Did I manage to get when I was on that planet when I was looking for animals? Did I manage to get gamma weed enough to make it? I have 366. Well, that's just flipping fantastic. Okay, so I need to go get some more gamma weed. Hold on, please. Now, if I had been smart and built up all my biodomes first, I would have been able to do that, but I had to wait. I didn't want to spend time waiting on everything to be built, so I figured I might go ahead and just get one going for the glass, the frostwort, and then do the rest. Okay, so we need to find grawberry. There's a grawberry. That'd be nice to have at least. Where is the grawberry? Now there. What's that? Is that one of those mutant plants? Sweet roots. Oh, yeah. No damn.
Radiation protection falling.
Gamma weed. There we go. Go that direction. Get the grawberry and get the gamma weed. This should put me over the 400 and still have a little bit left over for me to start a little biodome that I can keep making more with. So, yeah, I'll go for the last couple. Ooh, come on, get over the hill. Is that all of them? No, that's not all. There's still more. Holy crap, okay. All this for a stupid thing that's not going to really yield that much, but it's something I wanted to do. Alright, we have 477 gamma weed, and we have enough facium to make lubricant. So let's make the lubricant. And then we can install the nutrient ingester. We got the condensed carbon, we've got the lubricant, and we've got a microprocessor, 2 of them installed. Okay, so that being said, now that we have the nutrient ingester, if you put things in it, like they say the floral wafer, anything can give you a buff. Nothing for that. But say like a grawberry, like we had just picked up, that gives you. Well, let's just do one. Let's. Okay. One grawberry for 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you'll get radiation resistance, stuff like that. You know, some things are good, some, whatever. What's the point? But like that little wafer, floral wafer thing we have here, now we get 4,136% extra floral analysis rewards for 6.5 minutes. Pretty good. So 4,000 times what we're already getting with our multi-tool, which is, let's see, we've got floral analysis is a 1,200%, and on top of that, so then that on top, everything else is spectacular. Now, the idea is to maybe get a bunch of them, go to different planets. We're going to just do the one for a test to see how we do. We're going to go to a planet we've been to that we haven't really scanned anything yet. Now, before we do that, let's see what and you can only do one at a time. So if you have like multiple items to put in the nutrient ingester, don't overwrite each other. Let it play out, and then you add the other one in. This next one we want to make is the Haunted Chocolate Dreams. And this we need to get some more sugar. So let's get a little bit more sugar in there. We got our processed sugar, yeah. And we want to get some cream out of that wild. Let's use the wild milk. So we only have one of those. Let's see what we can get out of this. We can get cream out of this. Yes, we get cream out of that. So cream, if you take and put it back into the nutrient processor, you get churned butter. Churned butter with the processed sugar will then produce sweetened butter. Now, sweetened butter with some refined flour. Do we have any refined flour, by the way? We have to make more. We have some refined flour, so some refined flour and some sweetened butter, plus one of those larval cores that we have, will make whaling batter. It's one of the few batters you can make without using the regular creature, tall, or giant eggs. You can use the larval cores. So we want to make sure we make the whaling batter, and then that, and then we need to make, we need to get some cocoa to go with this. Now to get the cocoa, we have impulse beans. If we put the impulse beans in there, that makes bittersweet cocoa. And then we add the cocoa and the batter together. That should make the Haunted Chocolate Dream. There you go, it's like a cupcake. Alright, Haunted Dreams. Haunted Chocolate Dreams. Okay, now that, in the nutrient ingester, will provide us with some modifiers to our scanning for floral as well. That's 6,535 on top of what we already get for floral analysis. So we have that, and we have the wafer, the floral wafer. That only provides us 4,000 for floral analysis. Now, I don't know that we have any way of making anything that can make our analysis for minerals or fauna. Well, I know the fauna, the one we need is the extra fluffy cream cake, which is one of the best ones, but we have to have eggs. We don't have any eggs. So let me look real quick and see if there's one we can do for mineral analysis. The bad news is that one of the only things I can think that has this high of a 6,000% reward for mineral analysis is angelic fruit cake, which of course you're going to need to make with extra fluffy cream, extra fluffy batter, and that requires eggs. There is something that does give a bit of a mineral analysis reward, and that is a gelatinous membrane, and that is, and there's cake of sin. That's also 6,000, but that's probably going to require whatchamacallit. Yeah, not great. Not extra great. So yeah, angelic fruit, but the gelatinous membrane, I don't think we have anything to make that just right now. It can be made. Gelatinous membrane is something that can be cooked using flesh rope. Flesh rope you get from, I believe, the Titan burrows, which we do know where there is one, so we could do it. So, yeah, we could find that. I'm not going to take the time to do it, though. So we can do the flora. That's great. We can do those two. And if I find any more, we can do more of that. But I think my best bet is going to be making the stasis device and the fusion igniters to make a shit ton of units. But let's go ahead and just, for the sake of argument, let's just go ahead and use one of these suckers. So let's go to a planet we just been to that has some planets that we have not scanned. This is one Huka Station. Oh, that's going to be having milk. Yep, that was the last one, but I discovered the last creature. Okay, we are on the planet now. I did scan like the marrow bulbs. That's gonna be like what, 3,000? I'll get 3,000 for that based off of what I'm having right now. Yeah, so 3,894 for those. But let's go ahead and plop down the not the floral wafer. Let's do the cake. Let's do the chocolate hot and chocolate dreams. It's going to give us 10 minutes of 6,500 additional percent of floral analysis words. So let's go ahead and start scanning some stuff. 254,000. Where's our plant life? We need some more plant life. Where's more plant life? Plant life. Alright, that 254,000. If we had some more upgrades for our scanner, that would be great. So 254,000. We're still getting better than we would have gotten. Where was that plant? There we go. 254,000. So yeah, I don't know how to figure out the math on all this, but you figure whatever the initial was times 7,400 or whatever. So we need more plants. Plant. I don't want to waste too much time with this. I want to get to another planet. There we go. There's plant. It's probably 254,000. Yeah. Good, decent amount just for what we have. Plant life. Okay. Yeah, 254,000. So I think that's going to cap out at 254,000 for all of the scanning on this planet, which is fine. But now let's get to other planets and keep scanning. Okay, next planet. Let's go ahead. That 254,000. I think that's basically what we're going to get, about 254,000. But if we scan 5 planets, that's already a million. Oh, that was in the plant. Crap. There we go. Yeah.
Toxic protection falling.
1,000.
Weather warning.
Oh, well, crap.
Incoming storm.
And that's going to go through. And I think that they carry through every damn planet. So every planet you are on is experiencing a storm at the same exact time. So there's no sense in me just traveling to a different planet to try to avoid all of this. Oh, there's got to be more than that. Come on now. Oh, there's one.
Units received.
Yeah, I think that's all we're going to get out of this one. Alright, well, to the next planet. We're already up to 14 million, which is great. We have just under 2 minutes to go. Let's go ahead and get the last ones. Alright. Okay. It didn't tell me anything.
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
Yeah.
Extreme heat
Oh,
damage
jeez.
detected.
Lord. Any more we can get out of this?
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, Come on now. Give me what I want.
Technology
Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but that works. Okay, there's plant life. Another 254,000.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
That one.
Units received.
I think that's going to kind of do it. Yep. Okay, we're out of time. All right, so 15 million. I think we got at least like 4 million out of that entire. Oh, we're going to get another ship out of this too, or a freighter, crash freighter. But that's pretty good. I mean, you know, that's just me going around scanning things. It's nice to have those on hand when you go to new planets to make, you know, to get extra cash. But we're gonna make it so we don't have to worry about it by building all the biodomes eventually. Let's see here, 5, 14. So 3 times 5 is 15 minus the 1 would be 14. 4 times 40. Well, that gets be 4 times 44. 4 times 41. 4 times 14 would be 56. No, that doesn't work. Okay. What's our thing here? It's gonna be so 122. So if it's just 3, okay, so it's just 3. That's just 3, right? Yeah. So if you did 3 times 5 is 15 minus 1 is 14. 3 times 41 would be 123 minus 1 is 2. So if you did 3 times 122, that's 366 minus 1 would be 365. There you go. Alright, distress signal. Yay, it's going to be a ship. We got more ships, we're going to get more cash. So we got a lot of things going for us right now to make a little extra money before I go ahead and build those biodomes. So that's pretty super. Let's go pick up that ship. And remember, I still got the Sentinel ship I gotta put back together. So yeah. Ugh. All right, let's go check this sucker out. That's a shuttle. Not that great. I like to call them the caterpillars or the worms or whatever. They look like little worms. It's a bee. Babeo. Ain't great. We'll take it and we'll grab it. We'll fix it up enough to scrap it. So, and maybe we'll get something out of it from here. Really nice. We got some more scanner upgrades. Highly doubt it though. See, I don't know which one would be better, but let's go ahead and just do it because I think this will just give me like an item. Whoop! We got the cyclone blow. Not perfect. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we managed to get some good stuff out of it. Let's go back and see what we can do with the other stuff. I did get this. I don't know what this is. Somewhere I got this thing. But it breaks it. But it's beautiful. Holy crap, dude. Alright, so it gives me analysis and it gives me a mineral and fauna. So do I have where's my floral one? There's that one. Where's the mineral? Do I have a mineral one here? And there's a fauna one. So I think one of these two. Let's go. Let's see. This gives me mineral of 6,500. Let's get rid of this one for now. Let's store that one. See if that helps. Okay. Boom. Awesome. Now, holy cow. We need to try this again. We need to try this again, and we need to try that. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go build another cake. Hold on. Okay, now this place does not have any planetary fauna, but we haven't been here yet, so there's obviously things I can scan. So let's go ahead and slap that nutrient ingester with the other. I just made another haunted chocolate dreams. And let's see what that does now on top of what we have installed. That S-class. No, it does not do the damn... It doesn't do it. Hold on. Wait. It was going to say... Mineral analysis... Fauna. Oh, it's mineral. Well, crap. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. We just gotta find some rocks to scan. Oh, looking at the wrong thing. Alright, well, we can find some damn rocks. Shit. Wait, what's that? That a rock? Okay, that a rock. 14,000. Are you kidding me? Come on. That was a waste. But the problem is that I am putting an ingester in me that I don't have a minute. Ah, mother trucker. I screwed up royally then. Well, damn it. Well, I need to use this. I need to scan it up. Oh, shit. Oh, I blew that. I blew the pooch on that one. I did. I totally did. Okay, well, we'll just have to go to each of these planets and... Yeah, alright. I needed to make the whatever it was, but I don't know if I can make it. I need to go get the, gelatinous or flesh rope or whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, and it's only going to be 1,000 on top of that. So it's not going to be great. Oh, this sucks. Shit. And there's a ship somewhere around here, too. I'm going to take advantage of this being over the water. Go scan some water plants. We'll just stay here. We'll just use it. Well, since I blew that shot, we might as well go just do the little one and see how that works out. But I need to find a grub. We need to... Quite frankly, the brood is not exactly something that I need to worry about, though. It's fairly easy to defeat. Let's get the high ground so we can see what's going on before we crush this thing. Alright. Okay. Oh, there's a observatory. Oh, that might be a transmission tower. Man, I'm getting another ship? Come on. You're just giving them to me now. I couldn't find them before. Alright, where did the grub go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Juicy grub. Boop. Get ready. Come on, faster, yeah, faster. Oh, of course, because I gotta deal with that now, too. And now my frame rate goes as well. Whoop, hello. Where'd you go? Alright. Damn, that thing just exploded. Alright, what did we get out of that? We got a biocortex. We didn't get any of the We weren't close enough probably to get the other stuff. Usually we can unlock the armor pieces. Alright, so we got... What did we get out of that? We didn't get the fleshy rope, though. Or is it the Titan burrows? Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing. Whoops. Titan burrows. Oh, crap. It's not these things, it's the... Yeah, shit. Oh, okay, there we are. There we are. There we are. Okay. This is what I was looking for. This is my activated copper world. We're about to go take out some burrow worms. Some titan worms. Up! Hello. They're gonna get some shit after us now. Alright, we got some flesh rope. Oh, shit. Here come the... Here they come. Ow, 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 ow. What the heck? Why you gotta hit me with everything at once? Jeez. Top of everything else, I gotta deal with this shit. Yeah, yeah. Get out of here. Where's the third one at? Oh!
Radiation protection.
Any more coming after me? Oh, hello. Oh dear. Oh dear. Where? Oh my lord. Okay.
Radiation damage
Yikes.
detected.
Oh shit. Come on. Get out of... Oh, for flipping hell. Dude, I just...
Technology recharge.
God's sakes. Can't see what's going on. Can't deal with what's going on.
Protection falling.
Where the hell did that... Okay, fine. Where did that frickin'... Did we get rid of them all? I guess we did. Shit, that was easy. Oh, the vile spawn. That's what we wanted. Okay. Ew! Worm skin. Rumpled worm skin. Ew. Alright. So we got some flesh rope, right? We got 3 of them. Okay, yeah, we did kill all 3. Okay, so let's go... Let's go back now. Rightio. Now, what all can we put in this damn thing? So, the flesh rope I know. Okay, the other one must not... The foreskin, rumpled foreskin must not be out. But we can turn these into gelatinous membranes. Alright. So, gelatinous membranes. Yay. Finally. I think this is going to end up being like around the same 254,000. Just a thought. So the gelatinous membrane, whoops. Gelatinous membrane, if we put inside of our... let's put just one in for right now. That gives us, for 2 minutes, we get 1,600 additional % on mineral analysis rewards. Do I have anything here that I can scan? So I don't have to travel. I think I've scanned all this shit. Yeah. Let's go find a planet we haven't scanned anything. I know I've been holding out on these things. I've been holding out on scanning stuff because of this. Let's go find a nice little base. Where's our paraffinium one? No, that's the same planet. Shoot. Let's go here. I think I should be good with this planet. I haven't scanned anything here. So it was a 254,000 we were getting for flora analysis with the modifiers. Let's see what we can get with this thing. So go ahead and ingest that. Boom. Let's start scanning some stuff. So with that, we get... Yeah, about, I figured it was going to be probably about the same. Because it's just we just switched it from being 6,500 on the modifier, and just the scanning up, the update scanner gave us the additional... So, okay. So they are limiting us here, really. They really are. If we can happen to find any, other additional upgrades for the scanner, then we can probably boost that even further. I don't think we're going to, though. I think we're pretty much limited, and I think that's the point. So, I don't have anything here else to scan. This sucks. Oh, give me other rocks, man. I'm gonna waste I got like 2 minutes on this shit. God, well, that's pretty much done by now. 50 seconds. Holy crap. Oh, and then we do that shit. Alright, let's just get underground here. Where was that damn... Ain't gonna make it. Yeah, we ain't gonna make it. Alright, well, it was a good try. So, out of all that, we ended up with 18 million. So about 7 million gain on all that. Not horrible, but not spectacular. But again, we're playing a severely hampered style with the abandoned mode, so that's kind of the point. So, and quite frankly, really have no need for units. All of our tools we've been getting are for free. Ships that we find have been for free. We can't get a freighter, so we're buying stuff like that. The only thing I want to buy is just extra components for stuff, or I want to upgrade. Actually, what I want to do is I want to use it to upgrade, and get, instead of having to go and find slots for the ship, for my suit, for the multi-tool. I can up the class with nanites, and I can up the I can expand the storage on, or slots on the ship and on the multi-tools for like tens of millions of units. I'd like to just expand everything out to the infinite, or the limit, the maximum limit, without having to go through and finding individual expansion slots. That's the point. Yeah. we got enough stuff to work on it. I'm gonna just, now that I got a whole thing of every hour I can get more frostwort to get glass. I'm gonna just start expanding all of the putting all the biomes up to get everything. I think I need about 10 biomes after. Jeez, my frames. Hello. Come on. And I have plenty of power to go around right now. I don't know how much we're gonna end up using, but we can always install more. And I'll hopefully get this thing figured out. This stupid thing. This whatever the hell I think that is. This mid-century modern nightmare that I got going on. But we've got about 729k. We're only using a third of it. So, all right, that's all for now. Sorry, it was kind of disjointed, but we learned some things, and that's kind of the point. So we'll see you next time. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.